Production.
Oh, hello. I'm Yola.
And where are we?
We are at the Pieman camp.
And who's we?
We is all these good people who are the defenders of the forest, because this is the Tarkine, and you have seen they have done already quite a cut here.
Yep.
Looks quite horrible.
Let's just do a little
And if you check it out,
in this way.
in the back, if you're going behind there, this is where they want to actually cut the next
Yep.
part off.
So we've got all this beautiful forest. Look at these huge trees behind me back here.
Which are the eucalypts
Big old giants.
obliquous. And can you see the diva, forest diva up in the tree?
We're at camp, and this is what they do to this beautiful forest. And this forest is thousands and thousands of years old. Although they estimate 600 years since some kind of climate event allowed fires to change the forest to make these big eucalypts grow. But this is the carnage that is being inflicted on this beautiful forest. And there's just so much waste. And they're not even cutting these logs for milling into timber. They're splitting them like firewood so they can transport it more easily, and there's just no way that you can cut any decent timber. Here are the logs, and this is how you split timber for fence posts. This is not how you harvest timber to get any kind of quality product out of it. This stuff is absolutely useless for any kind of building material. So it's just pure lies that they're telling us about sustainable industry or anything other than just making cardboard and paper and just clearing this beautiful forest so that then they can open it up to mining exploration.
And what are you doing?
What I'm doing? What you're doing?
Who are you climbing?
I'm climbing grasshopper.
Yes.
And I'm not intoxicated, so I can go out.
And Jay?
Yeah.
Just climb.
Huh?
Jay?
Jay?
Just climb.
Just no, I heard that one before.
Off to meet the forest. There we go. All right, let's go.
Off into fairyland.
In the fairyland.
Oh, myrtles. This is the place. Look at this big sassafras.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is the sassafras leaf. Yeah, and it tastes and smells quite sweet.
Soapy.
Quite fragrant. You can make it into a tea. I'll just chew it.
Oh, watch yourself.
So there's this huge tree here. Right here. And maybe he's outside the coop. I'm not sure. Either way, I hope he's outside it. Doesn't matter, we're not going to let it be logged. Here's some more huge, big, giant trees. Can't quite see that. Yeah, that's the top. All right. Sorry, I do apologise. My camera work is a bit wobbly. So yeah, anyway, it was nice to be part of the Bob Brown Foundation's effort dedicated effort. Like, he's an amazing guy, amazing people working for him. But yeah, my experience yesterday was recent arrival of the team who really make things impossible for the destructive process to happen. And then it was just a little personal interaction that made me feel like I should just be a government of one. Be a safer place for me to be. I really don't like people telling me what to think. Even worse, telling me what's funny and what's not funny. If something's not funny, people don't laugh. You don't need it explained. We're all capable of making dickheads of ourselves. I know I am. Totally. And if we can't laugh at that, I think we're fucked. We're completely screwed up the apple tree. So, you know, a bad joke can only really be remedied by a better joke. Here we go, sassafras. I like this stuff. You see that?
Oh, they are good here. Here's some really nice muddy ones.
Viola's referring to the crayfish burrows. So here in the middle of the forest, there's little crayfish living. Oh, here's some good ones. Woo. Little castles they build. They're little dudes. Proper little castle. There's his hole in the top. Crayfish lives in here, in his little castle. Alright. There's been so much love and good energy and hard work put into this place in a short space of time. It's been about 40 days, I think. The camp's been here since 2/21. Even just the last week, I've only been here for a week, but there's been some awesome people. Sam and Will, the twins from West Hackham. They've been good fun to be around. Had some really interesting conversations, and it feels like they're the next generation to take the reins and make some good decisions about the future of the planet that always is existing in the now. In the now. Oh yeah, look at that. I like seeing lots of different trees. I don't want to see just all the same tree. Oh well, we're coming right back to the coop. So yeah, here's the blue tags. So yeah, they did actually log to the edge of this coop, almost. In about 4 days it took them to desecrate this ancient place. This is where I stashed my swag, ready to do some black wallaby duty.
Here was the spot.
Just up there, yeah. So that if the police come and we have to lock onto the installation to delay the progress of their machines, then I'd be here in the bush to be an observer, stay in contact with the people on the front line. It's the only way to stop a mindless machine.
I wonder why you're saying this is such a difficult job.
Put your body in the way.
There's the,
Yep, here we go. Yeah, no, that was easy. We did the other half of the loop the other day. It was so beautiful. And it went across this beautiful creek.
It's newly made 2 weeks ago.
Here's a big tree. Whoa. That's a big tree. That's beautiful. And like, I'm not against harvesting some trees when we need them selectively, with the least amount of damage to the trees around them, as we need it for, you know, a product that's going to be used for anything up to 100 years, if not longer. But chopping it down to make paper and cardboard just to wrap up more shit that doesn't actually need wrapping, that's the dumbest fucking thing we could possibly do. So I urge everyone to come down here and be a part of this. This has been happening since the 60s. And it's a great opportunity for spiritual growth just to be a part of it, to know how it feels. Highly recommend it to anyone. Tell you what, I got some cravings. Been out here for a week, eating some real yummy vegan food. But I would like some cheese, some eggs, probably some Tassie bacon. I hope that piggy had a good life. Try to eat free range meat. I think animals deserve to live as natural a life as they possibly can. But I don't think human civilization would have got to where it is without joining the carnivorous side of the many species that inhabit the earth. Bit of an advantage being an omnivore. Hey, down there we go. I feel like some chocolate. Wow, look at this. And that is a scene. This here is a natural clearing from some big trees that came down, and all the little trees come up. Viola's just overtaking me. She's winning the race again. This human race to the end. The end of everything. Can't wait to get there. Won't that be good?
Look, there's a mushroom.
Yeah, ferny mushroom. Hello, little mushroom. Looks like a little gnome. Hello. This is not a eucalypt, this is a myrtle. And they grow big over a really slow period of time. So this one must be 600 years, maybe older, could be 1,000 years old, we wouldn't know. I'm winning the race. To the end of everything. Actually, just back to camp. Probably a coffee, piece of toast. That's a better race to win. What are these things? Little mushrooms on the ground. I don't know, they're little, are they berries or gum nuts or something? Been some spectacular cooking out here. I did a bit of it myself. Oh, that's right, I put my hand up to do lunch. Okay, yeah, I did. Better go do that.
Yeah, we will have to go before lunch.
Yeah, we might have to go. I think we do have to go. There was a couple other volunteers, but it's a big crew, so it's going to be a big job. And this one, little furry arm off the tree. Oops. Sorry, that probably makes everyone a bit dizzy. Wow, look at that. That is a 3.5. That's how the sassafras grows. Just crazy, man. Crazy, man. Here we are, back at camp. Say hello to Yoda. Yep. Save this forest, you must. So for the end of this little film, I'm going to ask the Lorax for his opinion on what's happening here. How did we get to it? Oops. Let's go bushways. Get to this big tree. Let's go get there. That's the end of the journey. We're off today. Not here no more. Until next time we does come again. Yep. Yeah, this is what they call sustainable forestry. Sustainable practice. So much better than a living forest. Let's just have this fucking carnage. Okay, here's our Mr. Lorax. He's our friend. I think he's the smartest person here. Hey, Mr. Lorax. Okay. Bye-bye now. Cuckoo!
See, if there's a